Well, friends, it's fall, and part of our fall preparation off the grid is hunting. Yes, we are hunters and gatherers. That's how we sustain here on our off-grid homestead. So Mr. Hilder is actually helping Starry today with her whole bow setup. And since the accident, I have not shot my bow. I was unable to because of my arm. And today's the day that I'm going to get my bow out. And Mr. Hilder's going to help me get it sighted in and make sure that my arrows are flying. And I thought we would just turn on the camera and share with you how we do this. Especially for those of you who have never hunted before. Maybe you know, you've been exposed to bows, but you've never hunted with one, or, you know, back in gym class. We actually shoot compound bows. And this bow, oh my gosh, I don't know how old this bow is. I think I got this bow when we were first married. Mr. Hilder bought it for me. This is a Matthews. And it is probably, oh my gosh, how old do you think that bow is? It's got to be at least 20 years old. 15 years old. 15 years old. And it has served me well. So I don't have one of those big fancy new bows with all the Quasimodo stuff. My philosophy kind of has been how Mr. Hilder's philosophy has been. As long as it works and it does what it should be doing, shoot straight, that's good. So Mr. Hilder has an eye for shooting, just like he has an eye for hunting. He's funny.
The dot in the lower left-hand corner, so we can really dial it down.
Okay.
So do you tell people what we're doing here?
Yeah, I guess I am.
She's shooting slightly to the left, so we're moving the sight. So, half inch to the left at 20 yards. So we move the sight the way the arrow's hitting, get her dialed in.
So Mr. Hilder's helping me sight that bow in, and I'm shooting to the left, he said. And he's
just a little bit.
He's just adjusting the sight.
And the thing is, she hasn't shot in a bow in 2 years, and she's shooting just as good as me, and I shoot thousands of arrows a day. That's unbelievable how she...
I got the eyeball.
More than the eyeball.
I got the eyeball. Okay, so we're gonna take a couple more shots here, and we're gonna try to dial it in. I don't know if you guys can see.
You shoot better than I do. You don't need me anymore, Starry. You're off.
Yeah. Where did it come from? Do you want me to do the left again?
The release.
Yeah. I know.
Where is that?
I don't know.
Wow. That's part of the problem right there. Come on, get over here. You better aim a little bit lower.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Gee.
And with the broadheads, we use two different targets. I had a really nice target that he kind of shot up. Usually it's a foam target that you use the broadheads, and then for your field points you use a different type of target.
You don't have to, but
Yeah.
the other one I shot it so much with broadheads that I shot it into a zillion pieces. I shoot a lot. You're going to shoot that bottom hunk of foam there.
Okay.
With your broadhead now.
Okay. Should I aim for the gray area there? He'll show me where I need to shoot. Because he said, yep. Okay. Because the broadhead may fly a little bit differently.
And I stand behind her and I can visually see the flight of the arrow, so I can look for imperfections in flight and that type of thing. Okay, look, that looked like it flew good. We need to back up so I can get a better eyeball for it.
Okay.
But it's in alignment, so that's
good. It's in alignment, so that's good. I think it just went a little bit high. And this really is part of our fall preparation, is taking the time to do all this with our archery equipment. And you friends, maybe you're not into the archery, but you do it with your guns too.
Back up a little bit more.
You want it right in, oh, on that target. I think.
Yes, there you go. That hunk of foam they aimed at.
That flew pretty much where I wanted it to go.
Looked pretty good.
That gray stuff.
Yeah, so now you just need to practice. We're not going to waste a whole lot of time because she hasn't shot very much. But the broadhead hit right in there. If you're shooting at a deer, she'd have killed it. Perfect. I'm going to take one more just to double check and see where we're at. It seems like, it is like a couple inches high.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure where.
Yeah, maybe just a couple inches high. And this is the fine tuning part, my friends.
Put your pin right here next time.
Okay.
Down on the bottom of it.
Okay, so he's showing me where specifically to put my pin. And part of the problem too, and Mr. Hilder has this issue, our eyes are so bad, we're both blind. And when we put our eyes through the peep, sometimes it's really hard to see. The older you get, that becomes an issue with shooting.
My biggest obstacle right now, and Starry's having the same issues, man, it is becoming so difficult seeing the pin and then trying to see, you gotta remember, you're just not aiming at a target like this. You're aiming at a very specific time. Like when you're shooting at a deer, you're trying to hit a hare.
Mm-hmm.
And so trying to get the pin, and both our eyes are getting just aged bad. A very difficult time picking that up. It's the #1 obstacle I battle right now.
Yeah, isn't that something? So we never think about that when we get older until it happens. And when it happens, it's like, yeah, it affects your hunting.
I want you to move that pin down just let me. Just dead center.
Dead center?
Yeah, of that hunk of foam you were just aiming at. The gray stuff.
Yep.
Perfect.
Looks better. Yeah, that looks about. Yeah, that looks
You're in business, so
I'm in business.
Luckily, Starry has good shooting form and her bow's still set up. This is why I'm reluctant for her to change, because she's always shot this bow, even though it's old. Yeah. She's always, amazingly for me, that she can shoot this well. And so I'm like, for 20 yards, it's like, why change anything?
He gets a little frustrated because I can take the bow out and I'm usually dead on.
Yeah.
But I am blessed. I don't know what it is. I have good form, and and when it comes to something that's natural, can't believe it. I'm actually a natural.
So now she just.
Woman.
So now she just has to shoot a little bit to develop some strength.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's it.
Okay. Thanks for coming along, friends. Archery day.